Guys, once again, it doesn't bite. Hit on that subscribe button. Welcome to another exciting episode at Easywealth Media Hub, where entertainment meets endless curiosity. And guess what, guys? To ignite your imagination, hit on that subscribe button. I said, yes, you. Hit on that subscribe button. Come on, guys, like, comment, and share. Remain blessed in Jesus' name. As we welcome a truly inspiring, remarkable, and renowned and a cultural man on today's episode, the person of Ōníbàtá of Áfrikà. Let's welcome him to today's episode. And also prepare to be blessed as he shares his profound wisdom, knowledge, insight, and upcoming messages on Yoruba culture and drum traditions. So, without any further ado, let's quickly jump into conversation with Ōníbàtá of Áfrikà. So, you are welcome to our platform today, Ōníbàtá of Áfrikà. We welcome you. Firstly, let's start with personalities. Speaking of positivities, what are your ways of life? Like, what make you shine? Your work, university's experience, and ways of life as well. Let's average from there, sir. Okay, láti ibi káwọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti ipasẹ̀ tẹ̀ ń ṣe. Orúkọ yín, kí ni nǹkan tá a kọ́, kí ni nǹkan tó bring up Ōníbàtá of Áfrikà? Ká kọ́kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti ibẹ̀ yẹn.
Okay, ẹ ṣé púpọ̀. Like you rightly said, orúkọ tèmi ni Ōníbàtá of Áfrikà. My stage name, of course. Well, what brought about Ōníbàtá of Áfrikà? If I get your question well, nothing much. It's just as a result of the environment I, found myself in about 6-7 years ago during my 100 level days. When I gained admission into the Department of the Performing Arts, University of Ilorin. The exposure we were given to culture, tradition, and arts generally. As time goes on, I developed more interest in drumming aspects, which I decided to pick Bata drum as my major percussive instrument. And as to this reason, I decided to pick my name from my favorite percussive instrument, Bata. And it's only Bata, I'm a Ōníbàtá. So, and Ōníbàtá is from where? Ōníbàtá is from Africa. That was what brought about the name Ōníbàtá of Áfrikà.
Okay, talking about let's talk about inspiring. Talking about inspiring, what inspired you to? Okay, you said your best percussion is Ōníbàtá, or is Bata, yeah. Right? So, talking about Bata, what inspired you? Like, what do you found for? What are your energies in Ōníbàtá?
Okay.
On Bata, sorry.
Thank you so much, wonderful host. You see, out of all the percussive instruments, the Bata drum especially, there's this profound sound in it that I find very, 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 lovely. Like, I developed interest in the sound because out of all the percussive instruments, the Bata is special because from the Iyalu Bata itself, from the Yoruba cosmology, all Yoruba drums has 3 major sounds, which is Do, Re, Mi. But if I tell you that the Iyalu Bata has only Do and Mi, and I was very amazed. Wow, I used to know every traditional drums, Yoruba traditional drums, to have 3 major sounds, which are Do, Re, and Mi. So how come this one is having just two sounds? So that was where my interest in that drum began. Then I decided to, make my research on it. Why is it that this drum is having just two sounds? And believe me, it's worth the two sounds, because
Wow.
of all percussive instruments, of all Yoruba percussive instruments, this is the only drum that is having two sounds. But at the long run, I discovered that this drum actually has three sounds, but most people doesn't even know that you can pick three sounds, which is do re mi, from this drum. So lately, when I now got to find the third sound, then it's made me love the drum more, which is not revealed to some people. Some people still believe bata has two sounds, so they don't really enjoy playing it because of that one missing. But the fact that I dedicated my time to, knowing more about this drum made me know that okay, it has three sounds in it, and trust me, this is why I decided to pick this drum as my major percussive instrument, because it is just amazing. It's an amazing percussive instrument.
Wow. That's great, Ōníbàtá of Áfrikà. Oh, okay. Talking in respect to what you said it only has two sounds. Like people believe it only has two sounds, but to you it has three sounds. Okay, let's quickly move into practical. Let's turn this stage to a practical stage. Okay, now can you let's put it like this. How do you engage audience? How do you engage communities with this bata?
All right, thank you so much. Actually, the bata drum are in three major categories. We have the Yalu bata, we have the Omeliako bata, and we have the Omeliabo bata. Which these three drums, of course, they have their own functions. But the Omele Batabo can actually serve as a lead part of the drums, and it can serve as the percussive aspect, and also sound as the percussive aspect. So here with me is the Omeliako bata. This is Omeliako bata. We have the three major sounds here, which is do re. So let's just do.
Well, you said it only has two sounds.
Okay, thank you. That is the Iyalu bata.
Okay.
Like I said, this can serve as a lead aspect of the drum, and it can serve as percussive aspect. So this Omele Akobata has three sounds, which is do re mi. It is the Iyalu bata. Like I said, people believe that it has two sounds, but eventually it has three sounds.
Okay.
But this naturally has its three sounds: the do, the re, and the mi.
Okay, what are the similarities between the Iyalu and Omele bata? And you said it also serves as lead as well.
Omeliako bata and Omeliabo bata.
Okay.
Actually, the Iyalu bata is very big in nature. Actually, the structure of Iyalu bata is almost like this too. When you turn it this way, just one of it, we have the bigger side of the Iyalu bata, and we have the smaller side of the Iyalu bata. We call the smaller side, the face, we call it shasha, and we can pick our bass from here. But now we play Iyalu bata like this, bigger than this. But now the Omeliako bata, we now play it like this. But we play the Iyalu bata like this.
Okay.
Meaning that we call this flap on the face of the vellum. We can play the Iyalu bata with one hand, and on the other hand with one flap. But this Omeliako bata, we can play with two flaps. We cannot play with just bare hand. on it, on the face of the vellum. So that is the differences in the approach to the Ōníbàtá and Omele Akobata.
Okay. Before diving into the practical aspects, guys, if you found this episode interesting, please kindly hit on that subscribe button. Don't forget to share. Also, before diving into practical aspects, grab your popcorn and what? Get inspired. Okay, let's ride on as we listen to our Ōníbàtá of Áfrikà on Bata itself. Let's go, sir.
Thank you so much. So we are going to be doing something very simple. Like I said, the Omele Batako has 3 major sounds. There is a popular proverb in Yoruba cosmology. We call it's like a signature proverb. We call it Awalagba. Adiye funfun lagba, adiye awalagba. So majorly that is just what we used to, just do something on the Omele Batako.
Okay, let's have it. Ōníbàtá of Áfrikà on stage.
All right. So, okay.
Get inspired, guys. Listen to Ōníbàtá of Áfrikà. Let's have it.
This is the do on bata on Omele Akobata. This is do. This is re. And this is our mi. So we have, sorry. So we go again. Sorry, I'm not really comfortable here, but no problem. So we have I did something let me say additional in this second playing, which is adding the shasha on the Omele Akobata here. The first time I played it, I played just the do and re on bata, but the second time I played it, I applied the shasha, the mi on the Omele Akobata. The reason is just for emphasis.